we've seen over and over again how politicians run to the right and then govern to the middle. I think it's too soon to dogmatically pronounce on it, but what might be happening this time is Trump and Vance running to the middle and then governing to the right on the pro-life issue. Welcome to Clown World, or maybe Post-Clown World, or maybe Chase the Clowns Away World. As I record this, we're coming up on 1 week from the inauguration, and there has been a veritable blitzkrieg of executive orders and decisions and statements and tweets and so on. And in the midst of this blitzkrieg, I wanted to point something out that I've seen at least one observer talk about, and which I anticipated as a possibility before the election. Many Christians, myself included, were dismayed at Trump watering down the Republican platform on abortion issues. The Republican platform had been decidedly pro-life in all the corners, and Trump diluted that and watered it down. And J.D. Vance, apparently in order to get the appointment to the vice presidency or the selection, did the same with his pronounced pro-life convictions. And a lot of people were dismayed, and rightly so. This is a possibility that now appears on the horizon. It is possible that they were lying. What do I mean? Well, we've seen over and over again how politicians run to the right and then govern to the middle. That's almost a standard operating procedure. They talk a conservative game, hardline conservative game, and then they govern to the middle. They go to Washington and grow in office. They go to Washington and go native. They begin to acclimatize to the swamp. What might be happening this time, I think it's too soon to dogmatically pronounce on it, but what might be happening this time is Trump and Vance running to the middle and then governing to the right on the pro-life issue. In the immediate aftermath of their inauguration, Vance spoke at the March for Life in Washington, D.C., stridently identified himself with that cause. Trump has cut off international funding for abortion. He's all done with that. The Hyde Amendment is back in force. The indications are that we are going to get a lot less pro-life rhetoric and a lot more pro-life action. And if that is the case, I'll take it. Now, someone might say, well, isn't it a sin to lie? Yeah, it's a sin to lie. Do not lie to one another, since you put off the old nature with its evil practices. The lake of fire is reserved for liars. The ninth commandment says you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. But it is quite possible that they were thinking of this as a form of deception in warfare. David was not in sin when he pretended to be mad and was banished from the pagan king's kingdom. Rahab was not in sin when she lied about where the spies had gone. The Hebrew midwives were not in sin when they lied about why the Hebrew boy babies were not being killed. I think this is something we should continue to observe and look at. It's quite possible that this was political deception.